Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Friday, the 27th of April. The euro slid against its major counterparts yesterday after credit rating agency Standard & Poor's cut Spain's credit rating to BBB+ from A. Spain is now on a negative outlook as S&P are expecting the country's economy to contract during 2012 and 2013. Risk aversion in the market is heightened as investors fear that the downgrade is likely to push Spanish bond yields higher. Versus the dollar, the euro fell from a 3-week high at 132.62 to 131.59. The US dollar strengthened after US reports showed stronger than expected company earnings. Economic data from the US also supported the greenback following surprisingly strong home sale figures. Against the Japanese yen, the greenback jumped as high as 81.44 from 80.66 following the Bank of Japan interest rate decision before giving up some of its gains to trade at 80.71. The Bank of Japan decided to keep interest rates unchanged but expanded its asset purchasing program by 10 trillion yen. The central bank's move to ease its monetary policy further shows concerns over the country's slow growth and concerns over the persistent deflation. Focus now turns to today's gross domestic product data from the US. The Australian dollar edged lower against the dollar to 103.58 from 103.99. The Aussie appears under pressure on expectations for an interest rate cut by the Reserve Bank of Australia. The recent inflation data showed a softer than expected inflation, signalling the need for the central bank to ease its monetary policy at their next policy meeting next week. Looking at commodities, we saw oil edge lower to $103.62 a barrel from $104.90 during the US session. Gold rose to $1,660.65 an ounce from $1,642.45, and against the euro it edged higher to €1,253.31 an ounce from €1,243.59. Silver jumped to $31.28 an ounce from $30.64. Let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot points at 132.25 with a preference to enter into short positions at 132.15. The dollar-yen pivot points at 81.25 with a preference to enter into short positions at 81.25. The Aussie-dollar pivot points at 103.50 with a preference to enter into long positions at 103.50. The sterling-dollar pivot points at 161.55 with a preference to enter into long positions at 161.65. And the dollar-CAD pivot point is at 0.9830 with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.9830. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot points at 103.10 with a preference to enter into long positions at 103.10. The gold pivot points at 1646 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1646. And the silver pivot point is at 30.75 with a preference to enter into long positions at 30.75. And of course, for more up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. On the calendar, the market movers are the US gross domestic product forecast to gain 2.5% and the US consumer confidence forecast to come out at 75.7. Now on to equities. In Europe, we saw the FTSE up 0.52%, the DAX up 0.53%, and the CAC was down 0.13%. In the US, the SP 500 was up 0.67%, and the Dow was up 0.87%. In Asia, at the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 0.43%, and the Hang Seng was up 0.33%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andre from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a great weekend.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.